What is going on, guys? Back with another video. We've seen a pretty big dump in the market. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 RWA low cap projects and 1 micro cap project, which I believe have insane potential for this bull run. Now, as we all know, we have the likes of BlackRock who have the potential to spearhead an RWA rally, of course, with their partnership with Ondo. It really makes you think the current market cap of all the RWA assets is currently 7.5 billion in market cap, which is still very undervalued in my opinion. Let's talk about 3 projects I think have huge potential going into this bull run. First on the list, we have Propbase. Now, this is a project which I'm very bullish on. Currently sat at 39 million in market cap, around 32% in circulation as well. Not the worst and not necessarily the best, but again, guys, the hype and demand for this project, in my opinion, can definitely outweigh the token dilution. If you have a look at Propbase, you can invest with as little as $100. They have their Propbase Nexus, which is their portal for all the property investments. What I really like about this project, guys, is the fact that they have the likes of Marriott, Wyndham, and Ramada hotels within this system. If we have a look here, you can have a look, and you can see under their Propbase Nexus, Wyndham, Ramada, and Hilton hotels, which is insane. And they also have the professional management of all of their properties. It's just really bullish, in my opinion, guys. And if we have a look, they've got around 3,000 users on this Nexus already. You need to obviously KYC. They also have anti-money laundering systems in place. It just gives investors that confidence in terms of investing. The other good thing I like about this is the team, who have a huge amount of experience. You can see here the amount of experience and sort of education a lot of their team have had. And this is what you want to see, guys. You want to see the picture, you want to see the information in regards to a team. Hudson, who's graduated from Harvard, I believe, and he's had experience within the South Asian markets, over 10 years across the US and Asia. And then you've got Kevin here, who has also had an insane amount of experience with JavaScript, with a lot of computing. So for me, this is all important. In addition to that, you can see that they have a lot of sort of money behind them. I believe they've got around 25 million, as you can see, in their portfolio value, and it can give you around 8 to 12% in rental income. And if you have a look at the use case for the project, it has a wide use case. You can use this to stake, you can use it to purchase the properties through their Nexus, you can use it for governance. And overall, I just think it's a very good choice in terms of looking for an RWA project, which hasn't really ran that much. It is up around 600%, but in my opinion, guys, you're still getting this on a very good discount. It's also built on Aptos, which is, pretty good, and they've also got base integration as well. So, decent exchange listings as well. You've got Bitmart, you've got MEXC, you've got BitGet, you've got Gate.io, and potentially in the future, maybe they can get some tier 1 listings. For me, guys, where can I see this project going? If we look at something like Ondo, which is currently sat at nearly 1 billion in market cap, it would be around a 24x to Ondo's market cap. I think Propbase can easily hit the 1 billion mark. Potentially could it hit 2 billion, maybe, but you will have to make your mind up in that regard. 24x would put this at around $2.60 in price. And in my opinion, I think, that is potentially a good position to start taking profits. Also, the other good thing I like about this, they have a very bullish community who are, very active, who are always posting. This project gets a lot of mentions. It's always trending. And in my opinion, they've also here got integration in Coinbase Wallet with Base. You can easily purchase props and you really easily through the Coinbase Wallet, which is just amazing, guys. This is very bullish news. So yeah, guys, for me, this is a good pick. You can see here they are trending, consistently as well. So that would be my first pick in terms of a low cap RWA project, which has big upside. Second on the list, we have Propchain. This is another low cap, currently sat at 20 million market cap, a very good level in my opinion. I think this can go insane. If you have a look as well, max supply is also pretty low. Total supply around 64 million. This is around 30% in circulation, similar to Propbase. The good thing I like about this, guys, the team behind this project have huge expertise and they're trying to reshape the real estate market with a very interesting take in terms of their cloud, Propchain cloud, which I'll discuss in a bit. What I like about this, you can see here, Propchain is spearheading a revolution in the real estate sector by using blockchain technology to elevate market dynamics. And if we have a look at, what they're doing, they offer their main sort of app where you can buy and invest in, marginal fractional shares into a variety of different properties. You can download the app on the App Store and on Google Play. Just to show you some of the properties here, you can see these are not your cheap, undesirable properties. These are very desirable luxury properties. You've got, Jumeirah Beach here, you've got Jumeirah Islands in Dubai, and you can see, you can invest in this from as little as 200 euros, I believe, and you can get around 8 to 12% in annual return on investment as well. Very good, guys. You can also see some of the other ones they offered in Mexico as well, and some of the previous ones as well that they had. So, for me, guys, this is what you want to see. You want to see real properties. You can also list your own property and you can sell your own shares through here as well. And the very interesting thing is the development of their Propchain cloud. Now, when it comes to, sort of exchanging contracts and when it comes to, due diligence on properties, the costs can be, according to this, around $100,000 to $500,000 per transaction, and it can also take a lot of time to complete. If you ever exchange contracts, if you ever sold a house or purchased a house, you'll know how sort of time consuming and inefficient it is. You have to deal with different governments, different accountants, different lawyers, construction companies, management firms. The list insane. So with this sort of Propchain cloud, they're basically trying to make it more efficient and utilizing AI to basically create a digital twin of each property. And the interesting thing with this is, with the development of this, which they're saying here, they have this includes developing ownership oracles based on local government data, closing a 9-figure development project for the first pilot, and establishing an executive team and advisory board with a multi-billion-dollar track record. This is insane, guys. A lot of people are sleeping on Propchain, and you can see here they have many partnerships with prime industry leaders in the commercial real estate space. Propc, the token for Propchain, will be the native underlying mechanism for this model. So it says here to stay tuned whilst they develop this. You want to be getting into projects when, early. Once, if the news comes out with this and they have connections, which, if you have a look at their team already, you can, they've got experience within massive firms, Ernst Young, KPMG, different real estate companies. They're a massive team, which, in my opinion, have huge, credibility. In addition to this, they are also, utilizing the Bank of Lithuania, who provide support for their regulatory body within Lithuania. Obviously, anti-money laundering is important. Again, guys, just gives you a bit of confidence that they're getting the correct sort of legislation behind them. There's no point investing in projects where they don't have any ties or they're not looking to do any KYC or anti-money laundering. These are all very important, especially within the real estate sector. The other thing is their Propchain ventures, which is basically where they want to sort of invest into, different Web3 startups within real estate. And here it says they will deploy over 25 million in its first round of investments in partnership with a venture capitalist firm called Welfare Ventures. And again, guys, the Propchain token will be like a main utility feature for Propchain Ventures. So this is good, guys. You can also see here currently in terms of utility, which they will probably increase in the future. You can use the token for governance. You can vote in different governance procedures. You can use it for staking, and you can also use it for product fees. So in my opinion, guys, these are all very good things. And in my opinion, I think this has huge upside. Also, again, just like Propbase, Propchain have a very bullish community, very active on social media. They trend very, consistently as well. And for me, this is just all round a pretty solid project. You can see here, partnerships with June as well. And, this is what you want to see when you invest into a project. So yeah, so for me, guys, similar to if we look at, Propbase, where can Propchain go? So this is obviously smaller in market cap, around 20 million in market cap. If this was to go to Ondo's current market cap, that would be around a 45x, 44x. I think this is possible, guys. I think Propbase and Propchain can very easily hit 1 billion. If this was to hit, 500 million, which in my opinion is a bearish case, you're still talking about a 20x. But for me, I think this can hit 1 billion. So that is the second project on the list. Very strong project and huge potential in regards to Propchain Ventures and Propchain Cloud. If they can achieve what they're saying they're doing, this is going to be massive, in my opinion. The final coin on the list, which is more of a higher risk play, is Landshare. This is a micro cap sitting at 5 million in market cap. I've covered this project before, and I think this has huge potential also. So again, guys, they offer, different sort of fractional ownership. You can buy different properties. You can invest as little as you want. I believe it starts from like $100. The main difference with this in comparison to Propbase and Propchain is the properties aren't as sort of attractive. They're not luxury properties, but I do think this does have potential. They also launched their RWA token, which is their main token if you want to invest into those properties. But their main token, the Landshare token, has a huge use case of utility. If we just cover, what you can do through this, it is the main governance token. So when you want to vote on different proposals, you do need to basically utilize Landshare and stake the land token. And, so for governance, it's very useful. 2.5% of the tokens minted are distributed to the treasury. And, basically through that governance, they can vote to, burn those tokens. So if the community want them to burn, they can vote on that, and it just basically reduces the overall supply of the land token. You can also use it to mint different NFTs, and you can use, land token to buy these NFTs. And also, this is interesting when it comes to, purchasing shares in these properties. Around 90% is utilized within stable coins, but you do need 10% in land tokens to basically, purchase the shares in the property. So that is an incentive as well to hold the land token. In addition to that, you can also stake the land token as well. I think you can get around 15% from staking as well. So a huge use case for, the land token. It's not the case where this token has no utility. It has a huge amount of utility. And at the market cap it's at, I think, this has huge upside in my opinion. Likewise, guys, for a microcap, this project has a pretty big community. They trend quite a lot. A lot of people talk about this, and I just like what they're doing. The only criticism is I wish that they can maybe add some more properties to their list. Again, guys, some people may like this type of property, but when you compare it to something like Propchain or Propbase, it's obviously a different category of properties. These are cheaper properties, but again, you can still get decent yields. 9%, 7%. So, in my opinion, I think this can do well. Where can this go, guys? Now, obviously, this is a microcap. This is a risky project. But it shows you the potential. If this was to hit 500 million, that would be nearly 100x. Do I think it'll 100x? I don't. It could 100x, but for me, I would say, something. I would say sort of a 50x for this would be a good range, maybe 300 million. But who knows, guys? If they list some more desirable properties and they continue with their partnerships and marketing, this could pump, guys, in my opinion. So yeah, guys, those are three, RWA projects I would look to get into. You're still getting these projects very cheap, in my opinion. And you're getting them under 50 million. Every one of these projects, Propbase, Propchain, and Landshare. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to drop a like. It really helps me out and motivates me to make more videos. And thank you for all the subscribers. Thanks for getting me to 2,000 subscribers. And yeah, guys, I will see you in the next video.